Cybersecurity. It's for IT consultants, and most importantly, IT consultants with experience, not your generic run-of-the-mill mobile tech support companies that look after home users and occasionally dabble into businesses. It's not the domain of your local techie or your local geek or nerd. It's about IT management, forensics, analysis of systems and processes, determining their weaknesses, and offering ongoing consultation and review of systems. You'll see many Facebook posts from home mobile tech support companies advising they can help with your IT security and using the usual fear-mongering tactics like the headlines are full of IT scams. You are at risk. Act now. Protect yourself from scams and cyber theft. Unfortunately, their advice usually entails or ends with them selling you an antivirus product or security solution and calling you once a year to remind you to renew your license. That is not IT or cyber security. Cyber security means different things depending on whether you're a home user, if you have kids. In other words, you need parental control of your systems, whether they have tablets, whether they have phones, computers, etc. Or if you're a business, it depends if you're running local file servers, web servers, other application servers, or if you're using a cloud-based solution or a hybrid of the two technologies. Each requires an affordable, practical, workable solution and ongoing advice as well as review. While Mac computers, believe it or not, are more exposed to risk out the box, Microsoft Windows systems have a pretty good antivirus built right in. And did you know if you're a Microsoft 365 subscription user using the family or personal subscription, there is a Microsoft 365 Defender for individuals available at no extra cost to download and use on your Windows PC, your Android phone or tablet, your Apple iPhone or iPad, or your Mac computer. Cybersecurity is not just about installing antivirus. It's important, but that's not what keeps people and hackers out. It's about changing the way you use your computers, even in subtle ways, changing the way you use your cell phones, tablets, and anything else that has a door to your home or business. It's an ongoing maintenance and review thing. Firewalls, believe it or not, are not as high on the list as they used to be, especially if you're not using on-premises file servers and systems. They're important, but rather SDP or software-defined perimeter systems are more important. Probably the most important thing that you should be focused on in the technology that's available today. And we're pretty well versed in these systems. Cybersecurity is about identity management. Who has access to what and what damage can be caused if someone gains control of a particular account. You don't want a techie giving you advice either, a generic technician who's out there servicing your equipment. Techies tend to focus on problems, single problems, and not long-term holistic solutions. They don't give a holistic overview. I've seen techies, for really smart techies, put incredibly stupid systems and procedures in place for companies. For example, I had one client who just wanted to be able to print from one branch to another branch, to work between branches. So what did this particular techie do, their previous IT service provider? They set up a VPN between every single branch, all right, at great cost to the client, I might add. Side effect, now if one user gets hacked, gets compromised, gets ransomware on their computer system, not only does his local computer get wiped out, every single site in the entire organization is now vulnerable. It takes down the entire company. Techies often don't think further than the request to do what they're asked. They don't think of consequences. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Consultants, however, try to find the easiest, most cost-effective way of doing things and the most secure way of doing things. There's a heck of a lot of antivirus and security experts punting the necessity of a VPN. Most people, unless you're trying to watch a video in another country or in a country that prevents you from visiting a banned or restricted website, like for example China or the UAE, they do this to some sites, you have absolutely no need for a VPN. It's a gimmick that software companies offer these security solutions for privacy. It really is. All it does is slow down your internet experience. If you want to browse the net anonymously, use a web browser like Tor. It's designed specifically for that purpose, and it's free. Cybersecurity is only as good as your weakest link. Antivirus and firewalls are just the tip of the iceberg of things to look at. Cybersecurity is about how have you set up your systems? What services are you using? Are they protected? Are you using them correctly? Who has access? It's about managing and controlling the gaps, the weaknesses. So if you need someone to give you a thorough, holistic overview of your computer systems, offer sound advice, cost-effective advice, as well as training, give us, IT Near You, a call. We're not the computer guys. We're the IT consultants. We're the IT guys. Call us at 0800 420042 or email us at info@itnearu.nz.